Chobani was founded in 2005 by Hamdi Ulkaya, who remains the current global CEO. Hamdi is originally from Turkey but began his business in New York. He took out a loan in 2005 to buy an old yogurt plant in New York with the goal of making the authentic, wholesome yogurt he remembered from his childhood in Turkey. Chobani is a yogurt brand that offers a range of dairy products. Their core products include Chobani Greek, which is their signature Greek yogurt, Chobani Flip, which comes with a separate container for mix-ins such as granola, nuts, or chocolate chips, and Chobani Fit, which is their high-protein range. The range extends beyond just these with plant-based options, zero-sugar options, a range for kids, and even a dog-friendly yogurt. The value of Chobani is in the product. Hamdi explains how before he started Chobani, it was near impossible to find a good Greek yogurt that was not full of sugar. The business strives to provide a delicious yogurt accessible and affordable to everyone, whilst also promoting a healthy lifestyle. Chobani lends its success to the business's close relationship with customers. Customers are often included in the production of the products, such as in 2016 when a Halloween range was debuted that included designs and flavour ideas that came from customers. Chobani also provides a handwritten response to every customer compliment or complaint. Chobani interacts with business partners in the same way as they do with customers. These positive relationships are what Chobani has said has helped the business become what it is today.
The threat of new entrants is the first force to consider in the yogurt industry. This force is significant because the industry has a relatively low barrier to entry, which means that new competitors can enter the market easily. This can increase competition and reduce Chobani's market share. However, Chobani has established itself as a leader in the Greek yogurt segment and has a strong brand reputation and customer loyalty. This could deter new entrants and give Chobani a competitive advantage. The bargaining power of suppliers is another critical force to consider. The dairy industry is highly concentrated, which gives dairy farmers and suppliers significant bargaining power. This can increase the cost of Chobani's raw materials such as milk and yogurt cultures. To address this threat, Chobani can work closely with its suppliers to negotiate favourable pricing and ensure a reliable supply of high-quality raw materials. Negotiating with suppliers could be advantageous for Chobani because it will help the company to maintain low input costs, ensuring a high profit margin. Additionally, suppliers can work collaboratively with Chobani and enhance the quality of its products, leading to a competitive advantage in the industry. The bargaining power of buyers is also a significant force to consider. Consumers have a high level of bargaining power in the yogurt industry because there are many different brands and types of yogurt available. This means that Chobani must continuously innovate and improve its products to meet changing consumer preferences. To capitalize on this opportunity, Chobani can use customer feedback and market research to develop new products and flavors that appeal to its target market. This approach can give Chobani a competitive advantage by offering unique products that align with its customers' preferences. Additionally, it can foster customer loyalty, which can help Chobani maintain market share, especially during price wars with competitors. The threat of substitutes is another force to consider. The yogurt industry faces a threat from substitutes such as a plant-based yogurt alternative, which are gaining popularity among health-conscious consumers. To mitigate this threat, Chobani can innovate and develop new products, causing an extension of the product line to incentivize the need of health-conscious consumers and remain competitive. Lastly, let's consider the competitive rivalry in the yogurt industry. The market is highly competitive with many established brands and new entrants vying for market share. To differentiate itself from competitors, Chobani can offer high-quality products, innovative flavors, and a strong brand identity. Chobani's strong brand reputation and customer loyalty provide a competitive edge in the market. Additionally, continuous innovation in product development, marketing, and branding strategies can help Chobani stand out from competitors. For instance, the company can introduce unique flavors, customize its product to cater to specific consumer preferences, and engage in aggressive advertising campaigns to increase brand awareness and market share.
The first of Chobani's strengths is their vast product range. Chobani offers consumers a wide variety of yogurt products with a variety of flavors, types, and sizes, in addition to their new no-sugar yogurt. Furthermore, Chobani is the owner of Gippsland Dairy, who also offer various dairy products to the market and were rated as the best yogurt brand in 2021 in Australia. Chobani also has strong brand recognition, seen as the market leader for Greek yogurt, shown by the increase of the Greek subcategory in yogurt market from 0.7% to 52% over the course of 8 years after Chobani had entered the market. Furthermore, Chobani is also known for their activities outside of their products, with employee benefit schemes such as the 10% of company shares that were given to full-time employees in 2016. Finally, Chobani has invested heavily in new state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, allowing them to maintain a high production standard and meet consumer demands. In Australia, production at their facility in Victoria increased from 25,000 cases a week to up to 50,000 cases a day across all of their ranges. The first weakness of Chobani is their limited international market share. Outside of Australia and the US, Chobani has little to no market share, limiting Chobani's potential for growth. As of 2014, Chobani's products are available in the US, Australia, Singapore, and Malaysia. This lack of availability internationally means that competitors can continue to increase their market share in comparison to them. Secondly, whilst Chobani has become the market leader for Greek yogurt and have begun trying to introduce new products, they have fallen behind in non-yogurt categories. Chobani hasn't expanded into other dairy or non-dairy products such as smoothies or ice cream, putting themselves at a severe disadvantage in comparison to competitors. Lastly, Chobani places a heavy reliance on traditional retail channels, with supermarkets and other stores as their only way of distributing their products. With the development of e-commerce, Chobani should look to introduce a direct-to-consumer option in order to meet changing consumer purchasing habits.
Chobani could capitalize on international expansion integration, new technology development, and product portfolio expansion in order to increase their market share in the food-based industry. Firstly, Chobani can initially expand its global reach by entering new regions such as Europe and Asia, capitalizing on its strong brand recognition and outstanding reputation. Secondly, the development of new technology can facilitate the delivery of products and services by integrating innovation into corporate processes, whereby the integration of advanced technologies may reduce expenses, boost productivity, and accelerate the introduction of new products. Lastly, Chobani may also experiment with new product lines and flavors to appeal to a broad spectrum of customer preferences and dietary concerns. This could include ice creams, high-protein treats, and other nutrient-rich. In light of recent times, a few possible threats to Chobani have emerged. Among these are intense competition, rising product costs, and regulatory changes. Numerous yogurt labels vie for market share in a fiercely competitive marketplace. To remain competitive, Chobani must continue to innovate and differentiate itself. Secondly, fluctuating commodity prices such as milk or other ingredients can have an impact on Chobani's profit margins. This is accentuated by the fact that the Ukraine-Russia war has reduced the global availability of raw materials required to produce yogurts. Lastly, changes in food safety regulations, labeling requirements, or import-export restrictions may have an effect on Chobani's operations and necessitate modifications to its business strategy.
Chobani faces many challenges, however, the salient issue at hand corresponds to market share. One of the reasons Chobani has struggled to maintain its market share is that it was one of the first companies to introduce Greek yogurt to the US market. Greek yogurt initially gained popularity because it was seen as a healthier alternative to the traditional kind. However, as more companies produced Greek yogurt, the market became saturated, and it became more difficult for Chobani to differentiate itself from its competitors. Another factor contributing to Chobani's market share challenge is the rise of plant-based yogurts. Consumers are becoming more health conscious and environmentally aware, and many are turning to plant-based products as a result. This trend is popular amongst younger consumers who are more likely to try such alternatives. To address these challenges, Chobani has been focusing on innovation and diversification. They've introduced new products like oat milk and coffee creamer, which has allowed them to expand their product offerings beyond yogurt. They've also continued to innovate with their yogurt products, introducing new flavors and packaging options to keep up with changing consumer tastes. Despite these efforts, Chobani's market share challenge is likely to continue into the years ahead. The market is highly competitive, and it is imperative that Chobani adopts a proactive stance of product innovation, rather than a reactive approach, whereby they are adopting new market trends as they become apparent.
To address the challenge of being perceived as less innovative and having a reactive approach to innovation, Chobani can communicate their commitment to innovation, sustainability, and meeting changing consumer demands through marketing campaigns. By effectively positioning their brand, Chobani can differentiate themselves from competitors and attract new consumers. They can also allocate resources to research and development activities to drive innovation. This can involve setting up a dedicated R&D facility or partnering with research institutions to explore new product formulations. Chobani can also seek collaborations with food technology startups or flavor experts. This can provide access to new technologies, ingredients, and expertise that can fuel Chobani's innovation efforts. Chobani should expand its product portfolio to include products such as yogurt-based beverages, frozen yogurt, yogurt snacks, or branching out into other health and wellness food categories. By implementing these solutions, Chobani can shift into a more proactive and innovative stance. They can introduce new original products that resonate with consumers and solidify their position as a leader in the market.